Well, with the help of Commerce, we've been able to help the Spokane area victims of domestic violence find immediate crisis support. So we have a crisis line. We got over 3,400 crisis calls just last year in 2023. And that crisis line is usually the first place that people call. Commerce helps fund that. Fortunately, through answering the phone calls, we were able to get over 1,100 individuals into safety for a safe shelter, a safe place to stay that night. Again, Commerce helps with that. We have been quite active this month. Every October, you'll see a lot coming out from YWCA. A lot of downtown, you'll see the purple lights lit up on the buildings. We're part of that. You'll see the banners, the DVAM, Domestic Violence Action Month. You'll see those banners up on the light posts around town. We're part of all of that just for the awareness of what's going on. And we also had some panels. I think several of us sat on different panels and things like that. I know I've been to at least a couple of different groups and spoken just this month about domestic violence because people are paying attention to it this month. It happens all year round, every day of the week, every month of the year. Another area that Commerce helps with funding as far as our supporting victims of crime is with our legal advocacy department. If you have had domestic violence committed against you and you call 911, chances are very good somebody's going to be arrested and taken away. When that happens, you don't know what's going on with that case unless a YWCA advocate reaches out and starts connecting you with that process. Do they need anything? Are they aware of what's going on? Is there a case that's going to be brought? We can then talk them through that process. We can attend court with them. If they don't feel comfortable attending court and expressing their survivor's victim impact statement, then we'll do that for them.
Having services available to help domestic violence victims, to do safety planning, to have legal advocacy, to provide those services that help them feel empowered to be safe and to know what their rights are and to be educated about the decisions that they're making as they move forward in their life is really critical to the citizens of Washington State.
Some of the signs you might look for or that you might notice when someone's going through a domestic violence relationship is, are they showing up for late? Are they canceling plans quite often? Are they calling in sick to work with black eyes or bruises? You start noticing injuries like that. A lot of times you'll see them withdrawing from activities they've been involved with before because what's happened is the abuser is really trying to isolate the abused individual from all of their support systems. And so if you've been a part of one of those support systems, you recognize them pulling away further and further. In many cases, what happens is the abusing partner will threaten pets, and so you may be able to escape, but you're worried about your dog or your cat or your bird to be left behind. That is one of the nice things about YWCA Spokane Shelter is we do allow pets. So when you're coming, you bring your kids, you bring your dog, you bring your cat. That is all allowed because it's part of your family unit, and we want the entire family unit to get away from the abuser and be safe. A lot of people have seen this violence from a very young age, and it continues, and so they learn to expect that when they get older, and they don't know anything different than that. We're here to help them understand that there is a new direction that they can go. It's never too late. We've had people come in who we've assisted to get protection orders in their 70s. We've had people come in who are in high school with just a dating partner. There is no limit.
We do a lot of paperwork, and it's a lot of grants, and it's a lot of mundane, just writing grants all day. Managing grants, and when we can actually get out into communities and hear about the work that they're doing to see the impact of the funding, like that recharges us and kind of helps us to get through the rest of the grant cycle. So getting out into communities and seeing the difference that is being made is really huge.